So, as I am working through all these different viruses in my environment, and I'm going through my pages of text of information that I am writing in my book, it has dawned on me how easier it is to write about viral telomeric lengthening and shortening. Viral or virus telomeric shortening is the inability to adapt to a new environment, and you are not supporting the new information of the new viral transducers correctly. And so this is why you see the aging process, is because a person is not adapting to new information and the environment is cannibalizing their body, mind, and spirit. And so when a telomere is shortened, it's because it's aging and it's not able to upload the new information, and the person is not able to get access to the nutrition to then feed the new viral programming because of all the therapeutics that are made to go and attack new evolution. And that is the immune system activation, because a person does not want to feel pain. They don't want to feel any type of evolution. They can't take in new information in body, mind, and spirit. And so that is the aging process. So a new virus in the environment like a COVID-19 levels the playing field because it takes away those that really cannot handle new evolution. And that means that they don't want to change their lifestyle, their belief system. They don't want to take on new food. And there's no such thing as like new food. It's all food, but you have predispositions that make you averse to citrus, or make you averse to milk or meat or eggs or cheese or carbs. And so those that have the inability to take in bioavailable nutrition will not be able to feed the new information. And so they're relegated, because they don't have enough thermodynamics to handle the new information. They're relegated to now an immune system activation that will destroy any new viral transducer, such as a COVID-19 or all of its offshoots. And so telomere lengthening is the ability to feed all the viruses and deal with the pain of evolution, and then also find a way to balance out both energy retention and energy release. And I'll say this, people are not going to get this. I mean, that's the thing about chromosomal disintegration and chromosomal reproduction, is there's two ways to reproduce new evolution. There is the meiosis, which is sexual reproduction. That's with the sperm and an egg, a heterogeneous type of explosion, which creates a fetus, and that's a representation of a new environment. Or mitotic reproduction, which is asexual reproduction, the splitting of a new evolved cell, and then that replicates. And that's kind of the whole premise and background of cancer, is that it is cell replication that took on new viral programming, and it's replicating very fast. And so that type of energy is more than what people can handle, and that's why they lose weight. That's why they have a lot of pains, because the body isn't equipped to handle that kind of cell replication. So this is why people get oncology type of services like radiation and chemotherapy, because they can't handle new evolution. They don't have what it takes to handle new thermodynamics, and they have not been properly equipped to handle the food supply in its entirety. And so they are malnourished, starving, and also just averse to pain and energy. And so we're in a new world now, and a new world means there's a lot of energy, and either you're going to feed the viruses and feed the new technology, and you will lengthen your telomeres, your new chromosomal type of innovation, or you will starve it and you will disintegrate, and you will not be then a representation of the new world, because you are still holding on to old programming, and you teach your kids to hold on to old programming so they don't evolve to the next level of evolution. And that's what is between meiosis and mitosis, or telomere lengthening and shortening. And so I get it now. I mean, I knew there was something to the whole mitosis and meiosis. I knew there's something to the telomere lengthening and shortening. And what are telomeres? They're the capsids at the end of your chromosomes that are injected by the viruses that upload new information. So that's the DNA that's in the viruses that upload that get uploaded into your cells, and then the RNA is the replication process with the specific blueprint that gives the limitations to the body's blueprint or the body's messengers from the microbiome to say, okay, to send or receive messages to say, okay, the arm doesn't go more than, a foot or 2 foot or whatever the programming is. And so DNA and RNA are in viruses, and they're in virions, they're in everything, and then they also upload new information into your cells to determine a blueprint. And yes, it's all based upon phenotype, genotype, species, and so you're not going to be taking on the dog canis, species. I mean, there are specific genetic markers that will differentiate between a dog and a human. So, I mean, I'm around my dog, I'm not going to take on her phenotypical characteristics, okay? I'm going to take on whatever advancement in COVID-19, whether it's a lambda, delta, the MU, the delta plus, I don't care what it is. I will take on that programming and advance my intellect, advance my body, mind, and spirit to handle the new information, and then also still be able to function in this society without being afraid of my environment or being afraid of the therapeutics or anyone else out there. But I know I live in an environment full of unpredictable people, so I will keep my distance from those that are going to glitch because they have not figured out how to adapt to a new environment. So anyways, you got to understand this is how viruses work, and this is how meiosis, which is sexual reproduction, or mitosis, asexual reproduction, happen. You don't have to pass away when you have sexual reproduction. You can still mitotically reproduce and still meiosisly reproduce, but you got to make sure you replace all the cells and the energy that your baby is taking up during its gestation period. So yes, mothers and fathers don't necessarily have to pass away because they passed on their cells to their offspring. They just have to replace all that energy, and it'd be quite painful. Okay? And so you don't have to sacrifice yourself for your kids. You can still replace the energy your kids have taken and then put boundaries on them so they don't suck the life out of you. Because we all know children will suck the life out of their parents if given the opportunity. All right, take care. Bye.